Welcome to LawHelp Australia, where we keep you safe and informed with tips and updates. My name is Dinesh Weerakkody. Today we are going to talk about number of topics. So yes, it's a soup, a fruit salad. You have sent us some emails with questions and clarifications. You have asked about a common assault or an assault situation, and a student has asked about a temporary resident visa, and another viewer has asked about a visitor visa rejection. We are also going to talk about 800 years of democracy and rule of law. Let me introduce the panel to you. Craig.
So I'm Craig Reynolds, I'm a law student at Trobe, and I'm also Education Director for the Law Students Association.
And Yvonne.
I'm Yvonne Lye, Special Counsel for DLegal.
And we've got Emily.
Hi Dinesh, yes, I'm Emily. I'm a lawyer at DLegal and I've got a particular interest in criminal law.
Criminal, yes, so you are a criminal. All right, so the first question we've got is from a viewer who has asked, or who is in a little bit of trouble. So he has asked, I got summons, yay, to appear, and what happens? Give me some information, please. This is just a gist. It's regarding an unlawful assault under the Section 23 of the Summary Assault Act. Emily?
I think you mean the Summary Offences Act, Dinesh.
All right.
But yes, that would be falling under Section 24. Now, if he's received a summons, he's received a court date.
Right.
Now, he'll need to, on that first court date, he'll need to report to the court coordinator and put in an appearance. If he's going with a lawyer, that lawyer will go with him and do that. Then it's a matter of having a case conference with the police, but even before that you would be wanting to know more about the charges against you, and you would either have received a preliminary brief before court or do it on that day.
Right. How do you get, is it sent with the summons or?
Occasionally it will be, but it's usually done after the summons.
Right.
So will this viewer need a lawyer at the time, or can they go alone?
Well,
Good
it depends
question.
how gutsy you're feeling, Craig. So, assault charges can be charged under the Crimes Act and the Summary Offences Act.
And
now,
Crimes Act too, isn't it?
Yes, so
Yes.
it is a very serious charge in terms of going to court on your own. It's totally up to you, but we would be saying get some legal advice, because these charges can be punishable by imprisonment.
For 3 months, up to 3 months, isn't it? So it is serious if you get messed up.
That's right.
Yeah.
In legal terms.
Well, wouldn't the magistrate give me a hand? Because I'm, uninformed. Wouldn't they give me some form of hand during the court, or am I by myself?
The principle is for the judge to be impartial. If you don't have representation, then they may adjourn your case off so that you have more time to get more advice about the charges and whether you actually enter a plea or not.
The magistrate, sorry, go ahead then.
There might be, things like factual disputes. You might not agree with what's alleged in the charge sheet, which is usually included in the preliminary brief.
So no matter how confident I feel, I should probably get a lawyer.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And if not, magistrates sometimes prompt you to seek legal advice, depending on the circumstances. I have seen clients representing themselves fairly well, and some I have seen magistrates prompting or actually asking.
Fantastic.
I've got some information about, Emily, in fact you are right, it's the Summary Offences Act, Section 23, I believe. I think our viewer has got it slightly wrong, but the section is 23, I believe.
Section 23.
The information that I've got or been given is that males aged between 15 and 24 years and females between 15 and 19 years have the highest rate of victimization. Young males are most likely to be targeted by strangers, whilst females are more likely to be assaulted by their family members. The circumstances surrounding an assault are usually very personal, so it's imperative that you take it serious. All right, and also on that topic, we've got other kinds of assault, Emily, just although that's not a question that's been asked, but can you just give an example in relation to other kinds of assault in serious matters?
Well, Dinesh, there's things like aggravated assault, unlawful assault, grievous bodily harm. They're all very serious offences under the Crimes Act, and there are certain elements to each charge and crime.
And penalties as well, I guess.
That's
and
right.
every assault case may involve potential imprisonment.
Potentially.
Yes.
It also depends on the seriousness and your actions, the alleged facts, what's really occurred, and the court will take into some considerations about what perhaps led to that act.
Right.
So taking into consideration, so say for example I was playing rugby and I king hit someone, would they take that into account because it was in the spirit of sport, or is it still, am I going down to the creek without a paddle?
Well, with some of these offences, intention is important, and if your lawyers would have to be arguing in whether you did have that intention.
So that's an essential element of almost all criminal law offences.
That's right.
So before I hit someone I say I don't wish to hit you, and I'm good.
Oh, well, yes, you can try that.
I would say we can argue to the end of the earth, but basically I think the rule of thumb is, if in doubt, always seek legal help.
Yes,
That's right.
good advice coming from a lawyer.
Yes.